Yo, it's your man Rashad from the Variety Pack Podcast, and we back. And today, I want to talk about a new anime that just hit the scene, Gachiakuta. So, without further ado, let's start the show.
This is a Keep the World Alive.
Okay, so we see my man Rudo, the main character. He don't waste no time. We see him going on a trash raid. He gets caught by the laws and he proceeds to get the hell out of Dodge. Them boys trying to unload the clip on my dog. He's fast as fuck. He even manages to slow down the bullet, but one still ends up grazing him as he gets away. And we see this city has two sides that's the complete opposite of one another. One side is for the rich and one side is for the poor with no middle ground. My man Rudo, he comes from the slums. He finds things, fixes them up, and tries to sell them. We see his friend Chiwa. She seems pretty cool. My man Rudo tries to give Chiwa the rabbit he fixed up. He was close to closing the deal, but here comes Chiwa's mom with the meanest cock block ever. Oh man, you were so close, my boy. We meet Rigato, Rudo's adoptive father. The first thing he does is tease Rudo about how he didn't close the deal with Chiwa. We find out my man Rigato found Rudo abandoned as a baby and raised him. We get a little backstory on why my man Rudo wears gloves. His hands are pitch black since he was a little kid, and they were painful, and people was giving him dirty looks about his injury. But my man Rigato comes in clutch with some gloves that helps ease the pain. Then we learn that the pit is a giant trash dump where all trash will end up. And if you commit a crime, you will also end up there. My man Rudo goes for the second attempt of trying to put his Riz game on my girl Chiwa. And this time, it's a success. First thing he does is run home so he could tell his man Rudo the good news. But soon as he gets to the house, he finds his pops, Rigato, on the ground, bleeding out with a sword in his stomach. Then he sees this mystery guy with a mask on, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Cause I was starting to like my man Rigato, man. But the one thing we know as anime fans, especially if it's an action, you cannot get too attached to none of the characters because it's a good chance they gonna be up out of there. Then Rudo, he tries to attack the guy because this madman, he's pushing the sword deeper into Rigato's abdomen, and my man Rudo, he's unsuccessful with attacking the guy. My man Rudo, he gets tased because the laws, they come upon this and they immediately think my man Rudo did it, and he didn't. So he's framed because they thinking he did it, but we all know he didn't. But one thing that stuck out to me, the last thing that Rigato told my man Rudo was, change this trash heap of a world. Rest in peace to my man. So they got my man Rudo hanging up in the hole everybody in the slums can see, and they're just hurling insults at him. Throw him in the pit, throw him in the pit. You know, you're nothing but filth and trash, yada yada yada. Just, talking down to my man. And he's trying to say, man, I didn't do this. Can somebody just listen to me? And then he sees his girl Chiwa in the crowd. He yells out to her, be like, yo, Rigato has been murdered, man. You gotta find the culprit. And she just like, I believed in you. Oh, you're nothing but the son of a murderer. And she turns her back and the bunny falls out of her hand. And yo, You talking about somebody that had me on 10 in that moment? Oh man, I was so hot. Yo, cause the thing is, she didn't even hesitate. She didn't even think about it. She just immediately just like, oh yeah, you're a murderer. And knowing she was one of the only people that really believed in my boy at the beginning. So to see her turn that quick, I'm like, damn. I felt bad for my boy because he trusted her. And they drop him down in the pit, and this man just falling down. As he's falling, he vows to get revenge for being framed for murder. Not just any murder, the murder of my adoptive father, the man that saved me. So my man Rudo, he wakes up in the pit. First thing he do is he see a freaking giant trash monster. And I'm like, oh my lord, this anime gonna be fire. I gotta see my man Rudo get justice, man. I gotta see my boy get justice. But before I get out of here, I gotta ask the people, man, what y'all thinking of the first episode, man? How y'all feeling about that first episode? Well, that's gonna do it for your man Rashad of the Variety Pack Podcast. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.